welcome back to Presidential Popularity Contest. Last time, we had Donald Trump take on John Scott Harrison. Today, Joe Biden's taking on. All right. In 2024, if a time-traveling John Scott Harrison were to take on Joe Biden, who would you vote for? Vote now. We'll have the results sometime Friday. Biden, John Scott Harrison, you decide. Harrison wins it 25-3. So, Biden could be defeated by a man who is famous for not being president. Welcome back to the Presidential Popularity Contest. All right, with 1 year to the election, we are looking at the chances of our front runners. We're going to start things off today with Donald Trump taking on our old friend, John Scott Harrison. All right, for those who haven't been watching our videos, John Scott Harrison was the son of William Henry Harrison and the father of Benjamin Harrison. But, of course, he was never president himself. But in this sort of make-believe scenario, he time travels to 2024 to run as president. What would his chances be if he took on Donald Trump? So there you have it. In an election between Donald Trump and John Scott Harrison, who would you rather vote for? Vote now. We'll have the results sometime on Friday. Trump, John Scott Harrison, you decide. Harrison loses 12-20, so he couldn't beat Trump. What about... Okay, seeing how the election is a year away, we are seeing what Biden's chances are. Today, we're simply going to ask you a question. Would you vote for Biden if we found ourselves in a war next year? If the United States is sending in troops to some war under the command of Joe Biden, would you vote for him in 2024? All right, vote now. We'll have the results on Friday. No! 21-5. Now, we don't... All right, seeing how the election is a year away, we are taking a look at Donald Trump's chances. Today, we're simply going to ask you a question. Would you vote for Donald Trump if he was convicted of a crime? This can be any crime, ranging from jaywalking to the Zodiac killings. He gets convicted of one of them. Would you still vote for Donald Trump? Vote now. We'll have the results tomorrow. People say no. 38-21. They would not vote for a convicted Donald Trump. So, there you have it. Those are the results. It's not looking good for Biden at all. Once again, he has won nothing. And Trump's a little here and there. There are some things that can knock him off his perch. But once again, we'll just have to see a year from now what happens.